All right, so I am going to show you guys how to detangle your hair like a pro. My client here came in, got a silk press, well, is getting a silk press, and of course you can tell she has a good amount of hair. So this technique can be used no matter if you are tender-headed, if you have a lot of hair, you have long hair, or you just want to make your blow dry process a lot faster. What I'm using is what we called the tension method. And when it comes on to the tension method, don't mind the guy that's talking to me through the door, okay? Okay. When it comes on to the tension method, that method can be used for children or adults. It's actually a very easy way to elongate the hair and also blow dry the hair really quickly without having to add a brush or the comb on the blow dryer or whatever the case may be. Now, my reason for using the paddle brush is because I'm actually going to be silk pressing her, but I also wanted you guys to see how to properly use a paddle brush when you are blow drying your hair. If you guys notice, the paddle brush is in a long form rather than the side-to-side rectangle, so it's vertical rather than horizontal. Paddle brushes are actually made to be used this way because that is the way the teeth are actually designed in the brush. So when you are using a paddle brush, you are technically supposed to be using it in the vertical form and not the horizontal form. Now here you're able to see a better view of how to blow dry the hair and elongate it at the same time. This method actually dries the hair really, really quickly. And it pulls or stretches that hair out without the use of any form of tools, right? So when I say tools, meaning like the brush that I'm using right now, or the attachment on the blow dryer, or the blow dryer brushes that have the comb on them or the brush on them. Honestly, if you're not going to be doing a silk press or you're not getting your hair braided or something of that nature, then you can use that method, which is called the tension method, when you are blow drying your hair. Now, for my children, I use the tension method a lot. If you guys know, I do not blow dry sopping wet hair. That's just a thing of mine that I just don't like doing. I feel like it really just stretches the hair too much, and you can easily break the bond in the hair and allow that hair to go bone straight and never revert. Now, I just decided to speed up the video just so you guys can see the process. But if you notice, I am going section by section and blow drying her hair. And now I'm going through and just starting the process of the silk press. So she's fully blown out, you guys. And this was done in less than 20 minutes with all of this beautiful hair that she had. And now I'm starting the silk press process, which I'll let you guys watch that part too. And what I'm doing is just using the Frizz Tamer and Shine Serum to serve as a heat protectant and, of course, a shine enhancer. And I'm taking large sections because I've already blown her out. I've also already started the process of elongation, so I don't have to work as hard as I normally would if I didn't start the process early. Now, the iron that I'm using is the H2 Pro titanium 1-inch iron. I don't recommend using titanium irons at home, but if you don't have a choice or you're doing a silk press and you only do it every so often, then you can definitely use that iron or any iron of your choice. Also, take note that I am doing larger sections, so my partings are about 1 inch, whereas if I was doing the traditional silk press or blowout or whichever name you want to use, it's not all the time that my partings will be so big. But I've already done the bulk of the work during the blow dry process, and that's another reason why I wanted to show you guys this part of the process. Because if you blow dry the hair thoroughly, if you get the hair straight enough in the blow dry process, then you don't have to do small partings with your silk press. And as you guys can clearly see, her hair is nice and silky, right? She is still detangled. So if you haven't watched our detangle video, go watch that video as well. But at the same time, I'm able to do very large partings because her hair is about 60% straight already. So I could actually go through and give her some body curls at this stage of the process or make her bone straight like what I'm doing right now. But she is straight enough where I don't have to struggle to silk press her hair, and I can take large partings. Now, I did switch my iron to the Babyless Prima iron. The reason why I switched over to this iron is mainly because her hair is long and the flat iron, which is the H2 Pro. It's a shorter iron in regards to the plate size, where the Babyless I can take more hair or more spacing into. I said that right? Yes, more spacing into the flat iron when I am silking her out. So that was my reason for switching, but either one will work just fine. I also want you guys to notate how lightweight her hair is. I had to take a picture because I wanted you guys to see what I was using. Yeah, okay. But I also want you guys to take note when it comes onto her hair that we did put a heat protectant on her first. Even though we sprayed on our Hydra Strength leave-in spray that also serves as a heat protectant, I still added a little bit more because her hair is very long. And at the same time, I wanted to protect that hair to the best of my ability. She is a new client as well. So I don't know, what treatment her hair has been getting before she came to me. So, of course, this is just added insurance. Outside of this, you guys, with the silk press, the final part of this process, of course, will be the trim. Now, she was not sure if she wanted to get a haircut or a trim. So we decided to do a trim, more say, and give her just what we call long layers. And then she was actually good to go from there. I will also say, in regards to the pressing portion, this is a temporary style, so this is not going to last forever. Silk press can last days, it can last weeks, it can last hours. The longest I've seen a silk press last is about 4 weeks before the hair really started to revert. But in her case, I can tell her hair will start reverting within a week just by the behavior that it was doing once we were silk pressing her. So temporary style, but it's great definitely for anybody getting a haircut or a trim. Now, I didn't go back and take small sections again for the styling portion. All I did was really just divide the hair and put a little bit of a bump on the ends so that she can go forward with her day. If I was going to do body curls, I would have done that before I made her hair bone straight because I could still trim her all at the same time. So you guys did not get to see the trim process, but we took off about 1.5 inches of hair. And then we just went through and just gave her a little bit of a bump. And that was really it, you guys. I hope if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to thumbs up. Also comment down below how pretty her hair is because she has really pretty hair. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. All of the products that I mentioned in this video are available at EliteHairCareUSA.com. And if you click the link in the description box, that'll give you 10% off your order. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.